Introducing MetricStream M7 Internal Audit Management application for high-performing organizations. A user experience that is engaging, efficient, and personalized, helping you simplify and strengthen the audit process across the organization. Let's take a look at the M7 Internal Audit application. The M7 Internal Audit application comes pre-packaged with contextual dashboards for various roles in your organization, such as an audit director, lead auditor, audit manager, with the most important information highlighted. Multiple reports and dashboards provide a quick overview of audit data. You can search for audit information, access your calendar, tasks, and perform profile details. This helps accomplish tasks easily and efficiently. New metric cards summarize key audit metrics and help derive insight. You can also drill down to get more details. Then you can create auditable entities with process, risk, and controls as part of the audit universe. You can define the details of the auditable entity, such as a relationship, enter the key description, and save the changes. Additionally, you can scroll down and add primary geographical areas, such as a country, you can specify the ownership and security with the restricted access right to specific organizations and specify your owner organization. You can specify your valid date for the auditable entity, the from and to date, as well as relationships. Next, define your risks and map auditable entities, and then save it. With a risk assessment, you can assess risks based on impact and likelihood factors. Define the purpose and scope. Assessment summary. Specify your inherent risk rating, such as a high, medium, or low. Specify your additional assessment details and your comments and history. Save your changes and send for review and approval. Next, define the audit plans and scope in detail. View the auditable entities and processes covered in the audit scope. Define the plan, audit programs, specify the overview of the audit plan, the budgeted days, define audit project details, capture the detailed scope for the audit and adding supporting documents for reference. When you add the supporting documents for reference, you can add a title, a category, and upload the attachment from your desktop, in addition to adding comments. Then send the plan for review and approval. As per plan, test controls for design and operational effectiveness. Record results for findings. Look at the key controls. You can even add new controls if needed, directly from the library, and define the details such as the name, description, key control, capture details in the work papers, and attach evidence after you specify the work that's done. Specify your results summary. You can attach reference documents for control test papers and checklists. and issues. Then send your work papers for review and approval or update details and co-auditors as well. Then you can go to My Audit to track status of different audit plans. Using the hover cards, additional context and quick insight for interdependencies can be easily drilled down into, such as an audit report. Consolidate your audit processes, details. Specify your audit organizations, your audit ID, your audit ratings. Specify your executive summary. Specify if you want to publish a result report as draft or final, and upload any additional reports from your desktop. You can submit this for review and approval. Post report generation and track audit issues that are reported. You can define issue details, such as the description of the issue, the classification, the rating of the issue, the source, define issue details and action plans, relationships, update details, and send for review and approval. Track action plan details and status. Drill down to get additional details. Access the details and dependencies using the hover cards. Then click to access the details. After you view the details, you can go back to the home page to access real-time audit data and results for analysis. The page calls out the most important information up front for you. Next, let's look at the Data Explorer to help you navigate and discover GRC data relationships. If you want to explore your audits, you can click on Audits and display all active audits. By clicking on AP entry invoices, you can see the auditable entities associated, like retail banking. You can see all risks associated to the retail banking and consumer lending. You could drill further into the details from here, or you could go back up the chain, back to AP enter audit invoices, or back home. M7 makes an audit process simple, efficient, and faster.